Another thing we spoke about is getting content out there. And one of the challenges is if you're trying to create content, it can be time consuming, right? But I'm guessing every day, every week, people in this room probably read a bunch of great stuff. You read this article, you read that article, it's fantastic. But one of the things that's challenging to do is you can't just share the stuff unaligned, right? Well, there's a great way of kind of grabbing content, using it really quickly, but putting your own flavor on it. There's a great book by Austin Kleon called Show Your Work. Has anybody read it? Well worth looking at. It's all about how to build an audience and build a brand by kind of giving them a look in behind what you actually do on a day-to-day basis, how you work with clients. Talking about your process in the sense that you're giving people the opportunity to say, hey, this is how we do this is how we do that. But chapter 5 talks about telling really great stories. And they talk about one of the ways of doing this is by embracing attribution. So one of the things I've tried to do, and I'm continuing to try to do, is whenever I find something great, I'll share it with you. But I'll also say, hey, this is where we got it from, this is who wrote it, this is why I think it's relevant to you, and this is how we've used it, right? So it's a really simple example. Let's say you find a really great article which is all about cash flow management. You'd simply say, so what's this article about? I read this really great article about this topic. Here's a link to it. It was written by this guy called Mr. Mustache. And Mr. Mustache is a blogger who does this and this, and he wrote it last year. If you're interested in finding more things like that, I'd recommend this article's really good, this article's really good, and this article's really good. I found it, but I'm a subscriber to his blog, and why you should care about it is because he makes these 3 points. You with me? In actual fact, if you get really good at it, I've included a template in there. So let's say every fortnight you make it a habit to say we're going to put some content out, whether it's via a newsletter or a blog or social media. You could just grab this template and fill it in. What's article 1? What it is? Who made it? When it was? Where you can find, where your audience can find it? How did you find it? Why didn't Claire? Why should your clients care? And literally just provide it to your team with the next step. I want you to grab this, put an image next to it, publish it on Tuesday. And that way, let's say you're putting out 2-3 bits of content a week. That's at least half to a third of your content management strategy put out there. And again, if you're going after that reporter persona, it's perfect. Because you're not only giving people information and doing the right thing, you're filtering the information and telling them why it's important. Is this useful? Really easy way of producing content. Any questions so far? Cool.